You're watching Metalcore, and well, it's day 9. It's day 9 of classic metal albums month. The thing that I came up with for this month to do on my channel. So this one is going to piss a lot of people off on my channel, but didn't really go over too much of 2000s metal. 2000s. This is a band that started out as a purely metalcore based band, purely mostly emo based band, and then their album that we're going to be talking about today kind of brought them to the forefronts of heavy metal and the metal culture. It kind of mixed with the emo culture and the metal culture both. It was a big, huge thing. Good. It's an album that mostly brought people from different places into this genre. It brought a lot of people into the genre in the 2000s. It mostly paved the way for bands coming through, and well, I can't really waste enough time. Avenged Sevenfold, City of Evil, of course. Their album City of Evil was when they went from mostly all screaming to all clean vocals, and I could say that was a mighty improvement. And yeah, let's go through the tracks in this album. Beast in the Harlot, of course, the first track. It kind of fits with the rest of the album. It's pretty good. It's one of their classic songs. I really was late to the game on this one. I was more interested in Bat Country on this album. Bat Country was the only one that I used to listen to from this album. Now I can listen to the whole record and like the whole record. Favorites off here. Well, let's go over number 2. The second track, Burn It Down. It goes from the mostly inverted power chord riffs of Beast in the Harlot and kind of adds more of a hard hitting, fast style with the vocals just slamming it, just hitting you full speed. It's Burn It Down is one of the most fantastic tracks on this record. A lot of the tracks are like this. Blinded and Chains, kind of a track that was slower. Bat Country, as I noted, is probably one of my least favorites on here. Was a big fan of the song back in the day, but now really not a huge fan about it. I don't see anything wrong with it, though. That's the thing. Um, Number 5, Trashed and Scattered. This track is where the album gets really fucking good. This is where this album becomes really fucking good. This song is well, it's just amazing. This song is fucking amazing. Like, it's one of my favorite ones off here. Seize the Day kind of shows that they can do more acoustic style. Um, Kind of just shows their range in musical on this album. Kind of shows the range of musical touches they can do, and this song proves it. Sidewinder, another intense track right after the slow track of Seize the Day. The Wicked End, one of my favorite ones on here, definitely. The Wicked End, just really fucking long, at like 7 minutes. And then going to my favorite one of all time, of honestly my favorite Avenged Sevenfold song ever. Uh, Number 9, Strength of the World. This song is a mighty song. It starts out kind of a western type sound to it. The first like few minutes of the song, then just hits you full speed, slows down, hits you, slows down, and then does that over and over and over, and just carries on for 9 minutes. And those 9 minutes are not even wasted at all. Betrayed, a little bit of a not as long track, but hits you hard. Hits it good. It gets pretty good. Hits the mark pretty good. Um, and then number 11, MIA. One of the most hard hitting tracks, one that hit me the most. Mostly about the effects of war. The song itself, I just love that song so much. This album is fantastic all the way through. I don't despise anything from this. Backcountry's a little bit of a song that I like, but not like I like it. It's probably the worst one on here, but I like it. And I don't skip it. So that's one thing. If I don't skip a track, or I don't think the track is hot garbage and I think the track is perfect but not as good as the rest of the album, then it still gets a perfect score on my remark. So yeah, this album paved the way for so many other bands. Um, and you could definitely tell that there's some metalcore chords in here and some metalcore techniques and places, but then other parts you could tell that it's kind of on the heavy metal oriented parts. It's definitely a guitarist album. Like the guitar work is just fantastic. The solos are beyond difficult with the sweep picking all the way through it. So yeah, I think this album is very underrated and is kind of too bashed by the elitists and to get anywhere up into the big best metal albums list, which I think this album does belong on there because it kind of brought a metalcore band into a heavy metal band like instantly. Like there wasn't really any crossover. Like, there's no like metalcore like vocals on here except the start of it. Kind of like gives you a like, oh, this is gonna be a metalcore album, and it turns out not to be. That's another thing I like. The Beast and the Harlot, the scream, the starting scream, and then it goes to the Beast and the Harlot part, and it's like I expected this just to be like the Waking of the Fallen, but it's not. So yeah, that's what I think of Avenged Sevenfold City of Evil. I think it's definitely the premier album of the 2000s for the metal genre. It definitely kick-started the scene again. Um, elitists will mostly hate this video because, well, Avenged Sevenfold's not metal in their opinion, but yeah, I think the earlier stuff, metalcore definitely kind of falls into metal in my opinion. It's not really like it's heavy music. There's a whole debate on it. I don't really get into it because I don't want to be. I'm a core listener too. I listen to a lot of core. I listen to stuff like As I Lay Dying, the Color Morale. I listen to a lot of that stuff. So I also had some of that stuff on my end of the year list this year as well. So core kind of saved it. Core kind of saved the scene, in my opinion. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're here from TikTok, please kind of tell me if you're here from TikTok because I really want to know if that is getting through to people. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys can comment, like the video, and sub, maybe. Hopefully.